Welcome to the collective reading for the rest of this week and upcoming weekend. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for being here. Let's get into it. I'm excited to do this reading. I want to see what's going on for all of us now or coming toward us in the future. Remember, this can bring up love, finance, career, family, a crush, an ex, someone from your past. Could be anybody. So take what resonates for you, leave what doesn't, and it depends on who's watching as to whose perspective it plays out from. So keep that in mind. Personal readings are available at shacy.com. Everything you could ever want is down in the description box below, including the part 2. If you're interested and this resonates for you, you may wish to dig in deeper with me, and I really dig in deep on the second part. Okay, so let's get into it. I dig deep overall, but especially the second part. All right, let's get into it. Leave me comments. Let me know how this resonates. Don't forget to hit your notification bell. It helps get you notified of future readings, okay? And for those of you that haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you as a subscriber, and hitting that like button will help support others. So in order to find these messages, and if you feel that they help guide you in somehow, well, we definitely need to help guide each other, okay? So that's the way to do it, and it's so simple, okay? We have kite. Some of you are definitely in need of a vacation. Okay, you feel like you just want to go somewhere, maybe the beach or something where you can just relax, or a lake or the mountains, whatever it is that floats your boat, I always say. I feel like some of you are really in need of a vacay. Yeah, Spirit says it's definitely time for you to go out and have fun. So for many of you, maybe you've been working too hard or you've been dealing with a lot. It's time to take a vacay. Someone new is entering your life. Ooh, maybe you better go on that vacation. You might meet someone new on a vacation, or maybe somebody wants to take you on vacation. Maybe you'll go out and have fun with this person. Let's start digging in. Let's see what's going on. Stay till the end, or you're going to miss some very important messages. I'm going to get overall messages using the Neo Rider. I'm going to get mutual energies between you and whoever might be on your mind with our exclusive Shacy Prism Tarot deck. I'm just going to dig. We're going to get messages from the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine as well. Yes, we're going to do both. So if you're dealing with the Divine Masculine, we're going to be pulling messages. And if you're dealing with the Divine Feminine, we're going to be pulling messages. What would they like to say to you? Let's get going. I'm using the Neo Rider deck today from Usagi. She's been one of the moderators for the channel from the get-go, and they are amazing. I felt called to use this deck today, so let's see what is going on. Yeah, they are absolutely gorgeous. Let's see what's happening. Don't forget to check out the playlist for your actual zodiac sign or your other placements there. Check out the Divine Masculine readings, the Twin Flame readings, the overall 12 zodiac signs. Okay, let's see what's going on. Some of you may be feeling the need to kind of defend yourself and stand up for yourself. You may be dealing with traditional family members or in a marriage. You know, Spirit is saying you have the upper hand. Yeah, I feel like for some of you here, your heart has been broken because you're having to kind of defend yourself to your family or within a marriage. Your heart is just, it's not feeling its best right now. So you're really in need of a vacation, like I said. But there is somebody new entering your life. Spirit wants you to know it's coming in slowly, okay? Just keep in mind that sometimes, you know, we can't see the forest through the trees, meaning that we don't always know what's around the corner. And sometimes you're just not meant to. But just know that your broken heart is not going to last forever. Yeah, somebody's in a bit of a battle here. You know, they're struggling. They're feeling quite defensive, this is somebody who could be rather impulsive. I feel like this person's getting angry because perhaps things are moving too slow. That can be in a relationship, in a family situation, whatever this is. It's kind of like it's making you anxious, or the person you're dealing with anxious. This could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I also have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Taurus, and Aries again. Yeah, definitely families involved here for many of you. This is somebody who's been moving quite slow. It's kind of like, I'm tired of this. My heart is broken. I've got to defend what it is I truly want. I got to stand up against my family. That's what I'm hearing. I must stand up against my family. I'm also going to use a double-decker vintage Zolar deck as well from the 1960s and the 1970s. Okay, so we're going to use that next. We'll see if we get any double clarifications. I definitely have a thing for vintage decks, okay? And I feel like when we get some messages from the current deck, and we get some from the vintage deck acknowledging the same messages. It's very, very potent, very strong. Let's see what's going on. Why is the Ten of Cups here? Yeah, somebody's definitely struggling here. It's like, I want to go after what it is I want. I need to stand up for it here. Yeah, somebody is actually having to protect themselves from their own family because they might have outdated values, or they're just too opinionated, or, you know, I just don't agree with what you want. Somebody's getting quite angry, quite defensive, and they're starting to set boundaries, or that's what they're needing to do. Somebody's starting to need to, if they haven't already, set boundaries with their family and start standing up against their family to say, this is what I want. Okay, so maybe somebody feels like they need to break tradition, or maybe their family values are just like, is such, like maybe there's a certain religion or something that, you know, they're having to kind of stand their ground against. And that can definitely be, yeah, definitely, oh my gosh, somebody needs a break. Somebody is really needing a break here. So that's definitely come up 2 or 3 times now. Okay, so Spirit's saying it's time to go out and have fun. I feel like somebody has been, you know, maybe they feel like they've been working too long. Things have been going too slow. I haven't been able to do the things I truly want in my life. This is breaking my heart. I need to do what it is I'm meant to do. Yeah, things are not going to end well. Somebody has been going through a very painful cycle. They're ready to let it go. They're ready to set boundaries. If they haven't already, I feel like they're going to stand up and do so. They're going to go after what they want. Okay, somebody may be working in a family here really hard, and it's kind of like, now I want to go out on my own here. I need to break free from this rut I've been in. Yeah, we've got the Sun. Yeah, somebody is definitely seeing the light. They're seeing the fact that they need to do this, that it isn't going to end well. No matter what they do, their family is not on board. It's kind of like, well, then I just need to start setting those boundaries. I need to start protecting what I have. I need to take a break. I've had enough of this. Somebody's tired. Somebody's so tired of arguing and fighting and trying to keep standing their ground for something they truly want. I want to go towards my happiness here with the Sun, where I know I can have growth. Here, I'm just doing the same thing all the time. All the time. Okay, I'm always having to fight, argue, stand up for what I want. It's like somebody can never do what they want to do. They're doing what everybody else always wants to do. Yet they're passing a final judgment. This is major. This is going to be major, life changing. And, you know, this is about starting something solid in my life, something new, something that I've always wanted to do. It can be that, you know, this person has received a new offer, something stable, something long-term. Could be a job offer, a new opportunity, a blessing from the universe. And it can be a new relationship as well. Either way, I want to start on solid footing. This has been hidden from everybody, but this person, whether it's you or whoever you're dealing with or will be dealing with, they're standing their ground. They're making final decisions. And I feel like they've just given up on, you know, their family, trying to be on this level playing field of trying to get their point across of what it is they truly want to do with their life. Like judgment is, that's Scorpio energy. I also have Leo energy and Pisces energy here. But this is someone realizing that, you know, this is where I'm meant to go, or what I'm meant to do, or who I'm meant to be with, and I need to stand up for it. So I feel like your angels, their angels, are saying it's time to go towards your Sun, towards your happiness, towards where you can have growth. You need to stand up against maybe outdated values or outdated opinions, or just, you know, maybe you've always done what your family's expected of you, and now it's time for you to stand your ground. What is hidden from you or the person you're dealing with right now is the fact that there is a new blessing coming in, okay? So I feel like somebody doesn't know that there is a new opportunity coming in. It's going to be solid. It's going to be grounded. That someone is either fighting for your connection, or you're fighting for wanting to take a job, maybe on, you know, at a distance. Maybe some of you are going to travel around the world and take jobs at different places. Your family doesn't agree. There's something here to where it's hidden. Okay, but things will come to light, and it's going to make someone feel guilty. Somebody's really worrying and stressing here. This person is stressing about, you know, bringing this out into the open. I've made this final decision to move forward or make an offer somewhere, or I've received a blessing that I want to take, an opportunity I want to take. There's an opportunity coming in, and I want to take it, but nobody agrees with what it is I want. And they're making me feel guilty, or making me feel horrible for wanting to take it. It's breaking my heart. They feel like they're let down, betrayed, I feel like, by their own family, or they're worried that their family will feel let down and betrayed by them. Either way, it's about making a final decision. It's about waking up and realizing what it is you're meant to do, where you're meant to go, or who you're meant to be with. And it's not going to be easy. It's going to be tough. It is going to end, though, a cycle that was meant to end. Okay, whenever you get the Ten of Swords, this means that the universe is saying it's time for you to let this go. It's too painful. You've been having to be defensive for too long. You've been having to block your own blessings for so long. It's time for you to go on this journey. It's time for you to accept a blessing that's coming in. Somebody needs a break. They're exhausted. Okay, and Spirit says, guess what? You will be successful. Somebody's worried about making an announcement, but this has been in limbo for too long. Somebody's nearing the end of the rope. It's like, I want to move on. I just want to leave this behind. I'm exhausted. Somebody definitely wants to relocate. But they are gaining the clarity. This is the message of truth, breakthrough of clarity here. This is the sword of truth and victory here. And what do I have to do to make it happen? Somebody's realizing that they're going to have to take the steps. They're going to have to make this final decision. Okay, and yes, they are staying up at night, thinking about it, perhaps having nightmares, worrying about it. But it's kind of like, I need to look at everybody's viewpoints. This is somebody who's constantly trying to look at everybody's viewpoints because they know what they're up against when making this decision to travel around the world or move or relocate or start a new life somewhere else or just start a new life overall. And it's kind of like, I'm tired of having to defend what it is I want all the time. This is somebody that constantly is trying to make everybody happy is what I'm getting. Let's get some tarot charms. Okay. Wow, this person is rising like the phoenix. So again, it can be you or whoever is coming towards you. They're rising like the phoenix. So definitely, this person is waking up. Okay, we've got the Ace of Swords and we have Judgment. Okay, this is somebody gaining the... Excuse me. Gosh, I've been sneezing a lot. It's spring. So it's like... Yeah, I don't have allergies as such, but I think it's just, when everything starts to bloom. We've got the Phoenix here rising. Okay, so somebody's going through this awakening, realizing, look how gorgeous that is, right? Woo, I'm rising. Yes, I'm rising like the Phoenix. I'm ready to move forward. I'm going towards victory, success. This is beautiful because we have the Six of Swords, the Six of Wands. This means, I've gained the clarity that I need to do some things here and I need to make final choices and decisions in order to move forward. And that's why it's gone from the Knight of Pentacles to the Knight of Swords. It's like, I'm slow. This is breaking my heart. I'm at the end of my rope with the Ten of Swords. Now I need to just move it. I need to make these decisions. I've gained the clarity. I just have to do what I have to do. And so somebody's doing what they have to do. And that's the way it is. And I'm choosing my direction. I'm choosing my direction. Somebody's finally choosing their path and their direction because they're realizing that is a direction they are being called to, okay, guided to. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, somebody who's very practical, or you or they may have strong Virgo in your chart. Somebody could be dealing with an existing marriage or wanting to go towards starting a new foundation. Okay, perhaps we want to start something new, or we've received an offer, a blessing somewhere else, and we don't want to miss it. Okay, we have Taurus. Some of you could be dealing with Taurus, or again, have strong Taurus in your chart, or the person you're dealing with is somebody who's very trustworthy. So a lot of earth energy here. This is like we're feeling too defensive where we are, argumentative. We're having to defend ourselves, block ourselves, protect ourselves. We can't ever do what we want here, what we feel is right for us. I need to start focusing on my long-term stability here and longevity here. And Taurus and Virgo, earth energy is all about grounding ourselves. This is somebody who's trying to balance themselves, ground themselves. They're not feeling grounded right now. Okay, it's kind of like I'm moving slowly to appease everybody else and please everybody else and look at everybody's viewpoints. But I'm waking up and realizing that I can't please everybody. Again, it keeps coming down to that song I keep hearing, can't please everybody, so you gotta please yourself. I always get that song come in my head, and it's so true. I mean, you can do your best, but at the end of the day, when we're seeing 10 of Swords, the Sun, Judgment, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, okay, this represents that we're realizing that we're being called to what is truly meant for us, and you're awakening. You're realizing that You need to rise like the phoenix above everybody else and do, at the end of the day, what is right for you. Because you're the one that has to deal with living with your decisions at the end of the day. Nobody else. Yes, they have to live with it a little bit, but you have to live with it for the rest of your life. And if you're going to miss an opportunity, you won't be happy either, right? So let's get some advice and guidance for the collective, angels and spirits. This can shuffle a little bit loud, just FYI. If you're wearing earbuds, you may want to back them out. Leave me comments. Let me know if this resonates for you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Again, please don't forget to hit the like button. It's so important, okay, so that these messages can reach others. We definitely need to help lift each other up these days, don't we? Yes, for sure. Let's see what's going on. What are the messages, advice, and guidance for the collective? Okay, so we have, it is easy to love and accept the light side of yourself. It takes courage to acknowledge and love the dark side. Okay, so we have a light and we have a dark side. And we always need to, you know, most of us need to work on ourselves from the inner to the outer and have the courage to acknowledge what needs working on within ourselves here, is what Spirit is saying. It takes courage to do that. Okay. And we have the moon here. So somebody is definitely, you know, keeping it to themselves that they're really struggling with, you know, making this massive change in their life, but they're not happy where they are. It's actually quite painful. So whether that's you or the person you're dealing with here, they're in a lot of pain here. And they're feeling the need to kind of block themselves at this time because they're fed up. This person's completely fed up. Be attuned to the rhythm and cycles of your life. And notice the shifts and changes. Peace comes from the sacred union of nature and spirit. Okay. So definitely Spirit is saying, like, you know, get in tune with the rhythm of how you're feeling and your life cycles. We've got 9 to the 10 of Swords. So this is somebody who has been progressively getting into the state of just feeling like in a lot of pain, a lot of agony, and feeling the need to hide it with the moon energy there. They're really hiding how they feel about making this decision, about going against perhaps family tradition, standing up for what they truly believe in is meant for them. You know, it can be that someone has a certain religion that prevents them from kind of experiencing what they feel is meant for them. It could be anything, okay? Definitely this is tradition here with the Hierophant here, or somebody's in a marriage or commitment here. It could be, and they want to end it. They want to go towards their happiness. They're not happy there anymore, but they're feeling guilty for going toward their happiness, something like that. Maybe they're being judged or they fear being judged. That's what I'm getting. Let's get the mutual energies between you and whoever you're dealing with. Then we're going to get their feelings, divine feminine, divine masculine. And then we're going to head into part 2. In part 2, I'm going to pull the after tarot deck. We're going to get the outcome of the situation here and find out what's going on for the next 6 months. We're going to sneak peek ahead. Okay, so if you want to get into that, down below in the description area is a membership. You can choose to join the Shacy Spiritual membership family. Or you could choose to do the individual purchase. Upper right hand corner, it'll say part 2, watch now. Doesn't matter to me. If you don't see the join button though on the membership, you need to go on a desktop or an Android phone. I believe it's still not working on an Apple phone. What are the mutual energies between the person we're dealing with and ourselves? What do we need to know? Control, power, situation. It's like we're getting our power back. Your person's trying to take their power back within their family. They feel like their family is judging them for what they want. They need to fight for what they want. Spirit is saying, ask your angels for guidance and assistance. And believe me, they're always listening. If you think they aren't, they are. Yeah, definitely. Okay. I can attest to it. We have past love. Some of you are dealing with a past love or a past love life soulmate here. For some of you here. That you're wanting to go towards or relocate to, or you may meet them on your travels if you do take this vacation. Okay, so we're kind of feeling like this situation is becoming toxic. It can be that we feel our family is toxic, that they're making this painful for us because they are judging us for what it is that is truly meant for us. They don't understand they're stuck in their own traditional values or religion or whatever. But, you know, that's fine. I always say, like, when you're growing up, you know, you learn from your family, whoever that your family is. You learn their values. But when you get to a certain age and you're an adult, you have the freedom of choice. You have the freedom of choice. You can either stick to that if you believe in it or continue to believe in it, okay? Or you can move in your own direction, okay? And yes, you will have to stand up to your family to do that. But if that's what you feel is right for you, then that's what you can do. We all have that free will. So never let anybody take your free will away, okay, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I truly feel like you and this person, again, some of you are dealing with this person now or in the future. This is about going towards your truth, your destiny, your calling. This is going on your rightful path, going towards your wishes, your hopes, your dreams, and remaining optimistic that you can do that. But in order to do that, okay, we must get out of this moon energy. We must speak up for ourselves. We must move forward and tell everybody what it is that we want to do, what we feel that we are called to do. And that shall set you free. And that's where the Ace of Swords comes in. Your person or you are thinking, should I or shouldn't I speak up? How should I speak up? What should I do? So I feel like this person's trying to balance themselves first, trying to look outside the box and trying to figure out how to move forward. I want to leave the stress behind here. I need to speak up. They know that if they have to, if they want to move forward, they've got to speak up in order to move forward here. And they're kind of keeping that to themselves at this point in time, trying to figure out how exactly to do that, because they're anticipating that they're going to be judged for it no matter what they do. So, you know, it comes to this. If you know you're going to be judged no matter what have you got to lose? That's what I say. What have you got to lose? Okay. It definitely shows that someone new is entering your life. Okay. So that's either entering your life. Okay, they're entering your life or you've entered their life. Either way, there's a new beginning coming, and it's like it's a blessing from the universe. And if you want it, you've got to speak your truth. You've got to open up and stop keeping your feelings hidden here. Stop laying in bed awake at night, worrying and stressing. Somebody needs to take the action. And that's exactly what I feel somebody is intending or trying or about to do. But let's start digging into part 2. So if this is where you leave me, I will see you next time, probably in about a week. For those of you wanting to meet me on part 2, again, down below in the description box for the membership, if it says join now, if not, desktop or Android phone. I can't talk to him. My God, I must be tired. I need to go on that vacay. Anyways, upper right hand corner, part 2, watch now. Again, we're going to pull the after tarot and check out the next 6 months. We'll find out and see if we can see what the outcome is, okay? All right, and I will pull the masculine and feminine energies in there. I was going to do it now, but it's getting kind of late at the moment, so I will dig in there. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting the like button, subscribing, notification bell. Leave me comments again. Let me know how this resonates for you. Bye for now.